What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana of Ayana Innocent Chat. We are now at part two of the car skit with Larry, Bethany, Brooke, and Sharra. So Bethany now is gonna offer her 2 cents up on how she feels and what she thinks about Larry trying to get this car for Sharra. And of course, you know she ain't with it.
All right, bye.
What's that about?
Um, Me talking to Shar and Brooke about trying to find a solution to help them out.
And the rental car thing? What's that about?
Well, she pretty much she doesn't have transportation to get Brooke back and forth to school and run her errands. So I said the least I can do is like because I belong to USA, a military company, she can get a rental car through them. It'd be cheaper, it'd be more affordable versus her spending money on Ubers every day.
Oh, Brooke comes back to us tomorrow, so
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't need a rental car. Okay? We can take her wherever Brooke needs to go,
Okay.
and Shara can figure out her own business. You don't need to be paying for anything for her. She's a grown woman.
He did not say he was paying for anything. He said he was offering up she could get a rental car through his USA rental that would save her money on the Uber. That's the part Bethany's not looking at. Bethany doesn't want Larry to help Shar with anything. If Shar was on fire, she would not want him to help her throw water on her to not be on fire. She would still say, let her figure it out. This is more about, and I can understand it to a degree, this is more about Bethany's female insecurities about the ex and Larry. Like she is making a mountain out of a molehill when it really ain't that deep. And in doing so, she's creating an environment where Larry may do some stuff, especially since Bethany is so questionable. Like I can't even fully support her in her feelings in this moment. I can kind of understand how she would feel, but then at the same, yeah, I can kind of understand how it would bother her. But then also, Bethany is not someone who would want to help anybody like Shara anyway, if you get my drift.
She can cover her own bills. Please do not let this turn into another argument, Larry.
I'm not trying to turn into an argument, Bethany. What I'm trying to do is try to offer a solution.
Well, she needs to come up with her own solution. She's an adult.
Okay, you keep saying she's an adult, but when do we stop helping people just because they're adults?
She's your ex-wife.
Right.
We can take Brooke back and forth to school. If we need to pick her up while Shar doesn't have a car, there's a solution. I'm happy to go do that in the mornings. I'm sure you'd be happy to go do that in the mornings or in the afternoons if we have to pick her up and she doesn't take the bus. You do not need to be paying for a rental car for her. She is your ex-wife. I get that you're coming from a nice place. You don't need to do it.
I said I will get her a rental car through my company, well, through my USAA.
Let her do it.
She doesn't have USAA.
Well, then she can figure it out. She can take Ubers. She can learn to moderate her driving.
Okay, understand.
She can take the county transportation.
Okay, how's she gonna get there? She doesn't have a car
You
transfer.
dial the phone number and you call them.
Bethany, she doesn't have the money to do all these things, okay?
Here's my problem with Bethany. Bethany wanted to be culture adjacent, and I'm gonna say it like that, and some people not gonna like what I say, and it's okay. We all have a right to have our different opinions. But in our culture, male or female, we tend to help each other. Unless the person is just like draining and just using you, you tend to like kind of fall back there. But I know with me and my husband, when we went through our challenges and we were separated and divorced and all that before we got back together, one of the things we said, if one of us needs the other, 10 toes down, we gonna be there. That's what we were to each other. And if someone got with us because we had these kids together, if he needed me and it was gonna help my kids, I was gonna do what I need to do to help him. If I needed him and we got these kids together, he was gonna do what he needed to do to help us, help me, and did. That's how we worked. So I think it's a cultural thing within Black culture to do things like this, and Bethany is not necessarily understanding of that. A friend of mine shared a story with me the other day. She's in a similar thing. Her ex-husband have been divorced for years. They're friends now, but he's moving and stuff like that, and she's helping him with some things. Nothing that's gonna cost money, but definitely time. And people could not understand why he would allow her to have access to his bank account, why she had his credit card. Like they couldn't understand that, but it's because of the dynamic of their friendship and their former relationship, they're able to continue to support each other in that scenario. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think she understands this is more of a cultural thing than it is a Larry wants Sharra back thing. Now Larry do want to spin the block. Let's keep it real. But it's not about spinning the block with Sharra. It's a culture thing.
She sure had the money to be taking Uber everywhere.
Exactly. So when that money runs out, I'm just trying to offer her a solution to help her.
Let her do it, Dave. Do you not understand that? I get you're trying to be nice. I get it. But you're causing not nice things between us because you're doing things for your ex-wife. Let her do it. She is a grown-up.
You asked me to turn my back on somebody who
No, I'm
needs
not
help.
asking you to turn your back. I'm asking you to let her be the adult.
She's
She's
an
the
adult, but adults
so let her
need help
adult.
too. People who are going through crisis need help.
So she can
She's
find
going through a
out.
crisis right now.
And let her do it with somebody else in her family.
Who can she turn to? I'm pretty sure if she has somebody else in her
She
family,
can call her
she'll ask
church.
them.
She can call her church. She can call on the people.
When was the last time you heard of, you've seen a church helping anybody with
I
that much?
see it all the time.
Where? When was the last time you've been to
and
church?
I watch church every Sunday. You know that.
She
You
watched
watch
her
church.
I
dog.
do watch church.
Okay, listen.
We don't go to church like we should, but I do watch it.
Understand this. All I'm trying to do is like this. I see Brooke out there telling me, Mom, I can get a car and get a job. That puts strain on her. Then she's trying to help her mom. Only thing I'm trying to do is just put the strain off everybody. So Brooke can focus on school and graduating.
The
Her mom
less
will do this.
stress is for us to worry about Brooke, not Sharra. Okay? So if we take care of Brooke,
If Sharra is not good, Brooke is not going to be okay. Bethany has not learned to play her stepmom role. Bethany still wants to act as if she is Brooke's mother. She is not. And she has a long way to go to be considered that girl's mother in my eyes. Because there's no way you can want one to be okay and not the other. They are an extension of each other. You don't have to like Sharra, but you have to respect Brooke enough to and love Brooke enough to want Brooke's mom to be okay. Because that means Brooke is going to be okay. Bethany is selfish.
then Sharra can take care of Sharra. Not you take care of Sharra. Let Sharra
I'm
take
not
care
saying I'm taking care
You
of
are.
Sharra.
You
I'm
are.
offering a solution for
It's not a
Sharra.
solution. It's a wedge between us. And every time you do something like that, Larry, you and I get into an argument and you don't see why it's a problem. This is our marriage. She is not in our marriage. I can't continue to try and explain someone who doesn't get it. You just
I do get it.
You
You don't
don't
get it. You just don't know what kind of person I really am.
No, I'm a nice person too, but I don't see why you have to continue.
Now, Bethany, I know you didn't just say I'm a nice person too. No, you are not, honey. You are not a nice person. Let's just no, you are not a nice
To
person.
take care of your ex-wife.
But let's just be better people to
Mary.
someone who needs help. You go to church. Doesn't it say love thy neighbor?
It does. Love
So why
thy
can't-
neighbor.
so why can't you help
I'm
that?
offering a solution by taking Brooke to and from school. I'm helping in that way. That is a huge burden off of her. A huge burden. So let her worry about the other part of things. She already is going to have to do things with the car at the shop.
We help Brooke. The best.
Which is the same thing that Sharra was telling Larry as well. Let me handle it. I got it. I got it. I got it. But Larry, I think Larry needs something to do, and Larry wants to help. Larry is like, and it may be his military stuff. He wants to step up and help. And it may be that Larry just needs to fall back from all of this for his own mental health. That's just what my thoughts are. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Get down in the chat. Let's talk about it. And while we're in the chat talking about it, let's make sure we be about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share until the next skit. Peace. Part 3 comments.